Hi, my name is Kat. Welcome back to the Craft of Wellness. And if you're new here, I am so excited that you found us. You are so welcome in this community just for being you. You know, I started this channel to support people on their healing and spiritual journeys. Well, actually, it was really the healing journey. I started that and then, ended up on a spiritual journey. So I am a total nervous system reset, trauma clinician, brain science nerd. I just love weaving all of the spiritual and the healing and just being human together. And, with affirmations and tapping and spirituality and just practical tools for everyday life being a human. Yeah, right? So if you made it this far, yay. And I want to dive into something that I've been thinking about and I actually talk a lot about, especially in my early videos with my own trauma healing, affirmations. Because I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. Affirmations will not work if deep down you think you're a piece of shit. Sorry to say it, but it's true. If you don't believe them, they're not going to land, it's not going to work, and you're always going to be a piece of shit. But let's talk about why affirmations do work when you use them intentionally and from like brain science perspective, right? Because once you understand why it happens in your brain and what goes on in your brain, everything just makes a lot more sense, or at least for me. So affirmations literally rewire your brain, right? Our brains are wired for survival first. And then we're like conditioned and programmed for scarcity, fear, and competition. We're conditioned by the programs that keep us small, that keep us safe. It's basically survival, because that's the survival brain's job. If you want to learn about your subconscious and conscious awareness minds, there's other videos on that I've done and other people as well. So I'm not going to dive into that too much right now, although I could get on a soapbox. But here's the thing. Your thoughts literally turn into things. I know, right? Every time you repeat a thought, your neurons fire together and wire together. And that's what we call neuroplasticity. You are literally training your brain to build a new reality or keep that reality the same, right? So even if you don't fully believe it yet, when you're repeating I am affirmations, it's kind of like planting seeds that will eventually, hopefully, grow. They'll eventually grow. It's just going to take a really long time, and you're going to have to do some inner work to, realize that you're lovable and that you're worthy. But that's another video. Here's the shift that I really want to share. So I used to say I am angry, I am sad, I'm overwhelmed, like whatever it is, I am. But the truth is, I am not anger. I am not sadness. Those are feelings I'm experiencing, and they are temporary because who I am is eternal. Who I am is a human meat machine here named Kat. I'm just having a blip of a human experience. So who I am is a divine being, a vibrational energy, the highest frequency, love and motion. So the feelings pass, but the I am remains. And knowing how powerful our words are, and I am is basically just manifestation of whatever, that's when you really need to kind of like, ooh, do I really want to say that? So, right? You see where I'm going with that? So why do affirmations matter? Because when you say, I am broken, you're wiring your brain into brokenness. You're letting your RAS, your reticular activating system, know to bring you signs that you're broken. But if you shift it to, I am healing, you're wiring yourself into wholeness. Instead of saying, I am lost, you could try saying, I am finding my way. Affirmations are not about denying your feelings. They're about aligning with your soul. And I think that perspective is when you've actually shifted out of 3D into 4D consciousness, maybe even dipping into 5, right? Because you have that awareness. So yeah, you're more than just this human body. So when you craft your affirmations, make them true to who you really are. Not to your fear, not to your conditioning, but to your true essence. That makes sense? And then you'll be able to believe them. And then your thoughts, your words turn into things, and you are going to be, divine. Well, you are, but I am wealthy, and I am beautiful, and I am successful, whatever that may be. So again, if you made it this far, hey, I'm Kat, and I created this channel to document my own self-care and awakening journey, to be that light on the path for others, because being human and awakening can be hard. But we don't want to say that because that's making that a reality. But it was really hard, and you don't have to do it alone. And so if this really resonates with you, please hit subscribe, and let's walk this journey together. You got this. And you just being here and being the love and light that you are, we are together raising the collectiveness and helping the earth shift higher frequency. And that's so exciting for us. So let's take a deep breath in and out. And have a great day.